Hey y'all, so yesterday was my 6 years sober, and I wanted to just talk about that a little bit. Firstly, every year feels crazy to me because I really didn't think I'd ever be successfully sober back when I was first trying to get sober and failing many times. Um, both of the animals are coming in here. They're like, "What are you doing, Dad? You're talking to yourself." Yeah, so every year always just feels like another new gift. And every year I face a whole bunch of new challenges that certainly drive me towards wanting to drink. This year has been really stressful with work, and definitely I found myself back in that place where that's kind of how I knew I needed to make a change, because I was like, I want to drink to escape the way I'm feeling about the situation, and that is not a good thing. Whenever I get to that point, I'm like, okay, something's got to change because I can't be fantasizing about that. And it's been 6 years. For 6 years, I have felt every single thing in those 6 years. And all the years prior to that, I would just drink to get away from the negative feelings, the bad feelings, even the happy feelings. I was never fully present in my life, and I have been for the last 6 years. And that really has made a lot of difference. I feel more connected to the people in my life, and I feel just more connected to myself, and not having that alcohol in my system ever helps that. I was talking to a friend last night. She was asking me, she's like, would you ever be able to just go have a beer again, do you think? And I was like, I really don't think so, because the amount of times in my life I tried to just set myself to a standard of, I'm gonna have one drink. And I would say that, and I could not do it, because as soon as the alcohol hits my lips, I cannot stop myself until I'm rolling home blackout drunk and not knowing anything that happened. I just can't. I don't have it. Just once I have it, I need more. And it's interesting because right now I live, I'm looking right now at my window. Okay, that was kind of funny because you just face planted in my breakfast of bagel and butter. So as I was saying, I'm gonna just scoot that over in case you fall down again. It's ever so subtly shifting. You're resting on the edge of my very old window. Anyway, I'm looking at margaritas right now. I could easily go there every night and get drunk and no one would know. I mean, people would probably know because I'm a really bad drunk texter, but I could start drinking again and no one would really know, because no one really knew I was drinking. This is chaotic. It was staying so well. Okay. No one really knew I was drinking in the first place. So I'm gonna just hold my finger here now. I was very good at hiding it from people. And I could get very good at hiding it again. But the thing is, I like my life. I want to have a baby. Obviously, I'm taking very active steps towards that. I've just started dating someone new. I've just changed jobs. I can't do anything that's going to compromise the future that I desire. And I know that alcohol would compromise everything. And I don't have the ability to just have a casual relationship to it. I just don't. It's not in my blood. It's not in me to normally just have a drink once in a while. I can't do it. I wish I could. But I can't. So until then, I drink my energy drinks. I need to cut back on that too, especially when I get pregnant. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy my fucking caffeine. Anyway, also I just was thinking about this. I don't know if I ever made a video. I meant to, and I just never did. But a couple of months ago, now it was a couple months ago now. I was in Walmart. I was in a Market Basket because I do the grocery shopping for my parents every week, and every Friday night they have alcohol testing. And I think I had gotten there early this week, earlier than most weeks. I think I got out of work early or something. So I had never heard them put the announcement over the speaker that they have the person at the end of aisle 13 doing samples. Like, I'd never heard it. I just had seen the person set up there a number of times, but like able to divert myself from seeing it like pretty easily. But in this case, the guys over the loudspeaker like, try blah 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 hard seltzer, and like my brain was immediately like, mm. Like, I would have fucked that shit up so hard. Also, the other week, they had, like, hard Monster, and I was like, oh, I would have gone crazy for that, because I love Monster, and I love alcohol. The two together, are you kidding me? I would have fucked that shit up so hard. So anyway, but the guy over the loudspeaker was talking about, like, that they were having the sampling, and my brain like could not let it go. I literally had to like spend the rest of my time in the store arguing with myself in my head, like, do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it, because I'm like, if I buy a 6-pack, no one's gonna fucking know. Back to that point of like, no one would know that I had just like drank alcohol and bought some. Like, no one would know. I could get away with it so easily, but I would know, you know. But like, it kind of like draws a point where I'm like, if you're like in recovery, like everywhere you go is a fucking trigger, because everything in our society is so alcohol heavy. So I'm just like, oh my God. It was hard. That was like one of the hardest triggers I've had in a really long time, where I was like really doing the dance in my brain of like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw all this away because that sounds really fucking good right now. So yeah. I will always miss drinking, I think. Like, I miss the feeling of the buzz when you know you're about to, like, get really drunk. It's like, if I have one more drink, I'm really gonna, like, tip over the edge of this feeling. And I loved riding that feeling. And I, like, loved getting blackout. It's a wonder I ever, like, didn't wake up in a bush or didn't wake up, like, randomly in someone's yard. Like, I always made it home somehow. So I have a very good internal compass, apparently. So shout out to that. Because, like, I was always blackout. I don't know how half the time I got home. Like, I don't remember going home most nights. I would just wake up the next day at like 3 a.m. and puke my brains out and do it all again. Feels like a different lifetime though. When I, like the video I did recently where I'm like reacting to like my drunk self, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't fathom that was me. Like, it feels so far from now. Let's just close the window. Anyway. This is chaos. Now I've got to edit these two clips together because I dropped my fucking phone in my breakfast. But I'm gonna go finish eating and get on to clean a house today. Let me tell you, my body fucking hurts. It ain't for the weak. I'm sore. I'm using muscles I haven't used in a long time. So anyway. Here's to 6 years and many, many more. And thanks for being on this journey with me. And hope you guys are having a good day. And I'll talk to you next time. I'm here, Ruben. Loyally listening to me blabble. Charlie disappeared.